Last name?
Osta, O-S-T-A.
Okay.
And where do you go to school?
Creekside Middle School.
Cool. You definitely got your act together.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
impressed.
in all my years of knowing Rich Collins, those years I believe, and I never saw him with any of this sort of equipment.
Yeah.
He already a step ahead of me.
You've got 3 grown men following orders very well. You're doing good. Wait, let me shut this door though.
I told my friends found out I was interviewing you guys and they freaked out. They're like, oh my gosh, we love that show.
Oh, that's funny.
So, yeah.
Pavlina.
Hey everyone, this is Pavlina from Pavlina's Kids Plays. I'm on location in Jacksonville, Florida at the Florida Theater with the Imagination Mover Rich and Mover.
How are you guys?
You're doing
So how are
good.
you?
I'm good. We're good.
Okay, good.
I'm super awesome.
Yes. And then maybe Mover, Scott, and Dave will come too.
Hopefully.
They might. They may pop by, or we may just we might answer some questions in their voices.
Okay.
Like we'll do like a ventriloquist thing.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good. So when you guys were brainstorming a couple of years ago, like having a pop kid band and your TV show, did you imagine that you have like doing all this and with an Emmy award-winning show and a big tour?
Well, we always envisioned the big picture. We always saw the potential of this project, and that I think all this end result and been chasing after it. But like anything, you know, we're so happy that we've been able to create this connection with all these wonderful Movers fans, and you know, create some really great art. You know, we're really proud of all the music and the shows. So yeah, I mean, it's like anything. You hope and dream and work, but it's very gratifying when you achieve it.
Yes, okay, good. So I watch your show all the time, and I'm 13. So, and I find out like a lot of older kids watch the Disney Imagination Movers. Why do you think that is?
I think in part it's because we tried to come up with a smart show that would that didn't necessarily aim at the lower age levels. We wanted to make it for the entire family. Also, we wanted to be funny for mom, dad, big sister, little brother, grandma, and grandpa. It's about the shared experience. We want the whole family to be able to sit down, watch the Imagination Movers, and laugh and enjoy the music. And we also, when we write music that we like to hear. Kids themes, but it's still music that we enjoy playing. So we think that translates.
Okay, good. So friendship is really important. You guys were all friends. What was probably the best advice they've given you?
The best advice that we've given each other, you know, I think it's learning by example, and you know, each of us is very different. Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I do.
You know how like you have so much in common with your siblings, but then you're so different at the same time. We're like that, and so our strengths and weaknesses fortunately complement each other, and so, you know, you start to learn to pick up some of the skills that one of the other guys brings to the table, and they start being reflected in you and what you do. And so I think it's one of those things where just by living and working so closely together, you can have a situation where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
Yeah. Okay, good. So what do you bring like to life on your show that's the same, and what's different from your TV show?
Ooh, let's see. The live show, you mean, right? Well, it's of course mostly music. There is a small narrative thread for the live show, but you know, we've played lots of festivals and fairs where we don't need that. We feel like our music translates fine. We could just play an hour and a half of music and it'd be just perfect. But the show, of course, has more story involved and only has the 5 songs. Just rock and roll for a long time.
A massive dose of live rock and roll.
Wall of sound.
Something special about our shows. It's real rock and roll. It's real guitars, real drums, real live singing.
We're playing it all.
You know, wrong notes and everything, and that excitement that comes from us trying to connect with the audience and use our instruments and these melodies to create some kind of momentum in that room. I think that's the magic of it. It's a live music experience.
Positive energy.
It is. It can be, and it's not a slick show with a CD player and a bunch of choreographed cues. It's a real living, breathing thing that can change night to night.
Bad dancing and all.
Bad dancing and everything.
Yeah.
Silly jokes.
I'd say the one thing that sets us apart from all of our competitors is we are much, much worse dancers than anyone out there.
I am by
and
far
we're willing to back that up.
Yes, I'm a dancer at Orlando Ballet.
You were a much better dancer than us already, even if you weren't a dancer.
When you were 2 years old, you were a better dancer. Although I
Exactly.
can do the baby shake.
Yes. So your song, "We Got Each Other," is something you guys wrote about Hurricane Katrina. Can you tell me something about that? And do you play it on your tour?
Occasionally we play it. We haven't had it in our set for most of this tour, but that song is a special song because we were all greatly affected by Hurricane Katrina, either flooded or scattered, living somewhere else for a while, and it was just one of those things. It was an opportunity to express that whole crazy, weird feeling that most of New Orleans and Southeast Louisiana and Mississippi and some of Texas had during that time, and it resonated with families, and it's definitely important to us for those reasons, And it's all the words in there are true, I think Rich was loading his kids up, and he realized that his son Luke only had one shoe and didn't have his toys with him, and we did all eat MREs, meals ready to eat, which the National Guard gave us because there was no food. So it's a true to life story, but it's also embodies our project, the Imagination Movers, because we truly do have each other, and it also, it's about our teamwork, but also that no matter what you lose, and a lot of people lost a lot of stuff, you still have your, and sometimes that's all you need, really.
Yes. Okay. So what makes this tour so much fun for the audiences?
Well, I think it's the fact that it's this live rock concert. I sort of hit on it with that speech I did a minute ago about us playing our instruments, but it's essentially us playing our favorite music right now, the songs that make us the happiest and make us feel the most excited, and then we require of our audience that they help.
They got to.
It's dancing, it's singing, it's shouting, it's call and response, it's helping keep the beat, clapping. We're out in the audience half the show, running around, surprising people up in the balcony, whatever we have to do. So we get people's attention and keep it. And hopefully by the end of the show, on a good night, we've got a massive burst of confetti at the same time, and there's a mom and a child right next to each other, both dancing and just lost in the moment.
Yes. Okay, good. So what are your guys' tour plans and your TV show plans?
Right now, our three big sort of dream projects are to plan another big tour for this time next year, next spring. Right now we're joking about all sorts of concepts. It could be Movers in space. It could be Movers Greatest Hits. We don't know yet. But come to do our biggest tour yet, and just come out and build on the success of this tour. In addition to that, we are working on another dream of putting another CD, DVD out. That's just all of our current favorite songs that we haven't released yet. And then the big pie in the sky thing for us is to try and develop. This is going to be very hard, a big mountain to climb, but to try and develop a feature film. And and I picture us it's like 3 years ago when we're going to try and get a TV show made. Now we're having those same conversations about a feature. So we'll see if we can pull it off. But we're going to have fun trying.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Well, thank you guys so much for talking to me.
Thank
Pavlina, you're a delightful young person. Thank you for interviewing us. I can't imagine what I would have been doing at 13, but I know it wasn't nearly as competent as you right now. I think I was walking into a wall over and over again, and eating Cheetos. So I'm impressed with you. Excellent work. Now you didn't drive here, did you?
No.
Thanks, Pavlina. So there must be some people nearby with a vehicle. And...
Yeah, my mom, she doesn't like to come in, so.
Oh, all right.
So who have you interviewed?
A couple of my interviews.
Here's something. You're kidding me.
John, you talk about
Wait, so you just started like a you or something else, girl?
Darius Rucker,
Vince Carter was my first
Taj
celebrity
Mahal.
interview.
That's a wrestler?
Taj Mahal
Taj
is.
Mahal is a
The
blues
blues
singer.
singer. Well, you're all over the place, from Taj Mahal to Mike Huckabee to Jack Johnson.
Big Time Rush.
You are a character, girl.
Ziggy Marley, I think, he's right there. But
Ooh, cool. Modest Yahoo, that's one of Scott's favorites.
I love Max, yeah. He was really nice.
And so I don't understand. You just basically decided you're going to start doing this?
I have a radio, or not a radio, well, yeah. But I also play the steel drums.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, of course you do.
And here's another part.
Oh, very cool.
Lena, you are something else.
Interviews. That's in Holly Hill.
Which is, what was the town you said it was near?